Well, where's Daddy?
In the study?
I'll go get him. What's going on?
Well, we have some news about Kelly.
Oh, no, what happened?
No, it's good news for us.
Darling, it's amazing. The stock
Hold
trophy...
on, they have some important news for us.
Yeah, Mr. C, do you know Charles Marcus, a professor at USB?
Of course I do. We were on some committees together. Why?
Do you trust him?
What does this have to do with us, darling?
Daddy, do you trust him?
Yes, he always struck me as a good man.
Well, he came out to our house a little while ago. Apparently, he ran into Kelly and Jeffrey out at the university and says he can arrange for the family to meet him.
Dear God, when? Tonight. We're going to see Kelly tonight.
Oh, that's
This Marcus, there's a crypt running underneath the chapel sanctuary. Kelly and Jeffrey will be hidden there till we can get the family inside.
If we can get the family in, they follow us all the time.
That's true, which may be a good reason to scrub the whole idea.
No.
No. No, Sophia's right. We'll get through Timmons surveillance somehow. The only thing Kelly's got going for her is the hope of seeing the family. I'm not about to take that hope away from her.
Daddy, you know we're going to have to get her out of the country as soon as possible.
We'll find a house, a safe house close by.
Sweetheart, if we could just have a few minutes with Kelly, all together, it would be so much better for her before she has to go away again. It would be better for all of us. And I'm thinking of it myself, too. Because if she has to go and I don't get to see her, I don't think I can stand it.
Well, I missed the latest meeting of the local brain trust.
What do you want, Mason?
I don't want or expect anything here, Dad. I've come to make an announcement. Victoria and I are leaving for Carmel. We're getting married tomorrow.
Mason, are you really sure?
Oh, why not save the family all those months of preparation? Showers and bachelor parties. Then there's the question of the best man. Somebody's feelings always get hurt.
But tomorrow, I mean, why so soon?
No reason not to. Victoria and I know it's what we want, and it's our wedding.
You won't regret the decision, Mason.
My only regret is that you so thoroughly approve.
Mason, congratulations.
Well, at last, a sincere word. Thanks, Cruz. I appreciate it. Don't break out the champagne yet, Dad. We'll save the toasts until I get back.
This decision doesn't look like it's making you happy.
I want to be happy for Mason.
I know you do. Then you just have to accept her as his wife. What difference does it make if it's tomorrow or 6 months from now?
I want to, but I can't help feeling that there's something wrong here. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to be rude.
I never went for all that ceremony anyway. You'll all get announcements in the mail. And don't worry about gifts. You can send them along later, preferably in large numbers and exchangeable.
You haven't mentioned this, but I would really like to be at the ceremony. It's a very important day in your life.
Well, thank you for the sentiment, Sophia, but we've really planned on a private ceremony.
Are you sure, Mason?
Does it matter, Dad? Would you be there either way?
Mason, I'd like to have a luncheon for Victoria when you get back, if you don't mind.
Whoa, suddenly we're the most popular couple in town. You guys sure know how to keep a fellow on his toes.
I don't understand why you wouldn't want us at the ceremony, Mason. We would really like to be there.
Well, I realize it would be better press in the society pages, Dad, but this is for Victoria and me, not for the Capwell image.
Mason, does it have to be in Carmel?
Good gracious, not you too, Cruz.
Well, I have an idea, if you'll bear with me for a second.
Why, do you want to come too?
As a matter of fact, I do. And so does Kelly, I'm sure. How about you and Tori tie a knot in the chapel at the university tonight?
Well, your name might not be Capwell, Cruz, but you sure catch on fast.
It's a perfect solution, Mason.
Perfect for whom, Dad? You may have a patented formula for using people, but I'm afraid that my wedding is off limits, as is my bride-to-be.
We're not asking for ourselves. We're asking for Kelly.
Well, how far do we stretch the bounds of family loyalty? Do you think Kelly would ask me to do this?
No, she'd put what you want ahead of her own needs. Would you do the same?
Not this time.
You're not even considering your sister's future, are you?
Obviously not.
All right, stop it, both of you. We cannot make a sideshow of Mason's wedding.
You know, Keith very well might see through all this. We already tried one plan that didn't work. He's bound to be suspicious.
Finally, the voice of reason.
I say let Timmons suspect whatever the hell he wants. If we keep this plan tight, there won't be any more surprises.
Just one. I'm not going to ask Victoria. I'm not going to subject her to the whole mind-numbing mess of the Capwell family affairs on the first day she becomes a Capwell.
Don't take it all out on Kelly when all you want to do is have your revenge on me.
So if it were up to me, I'd do it in a second. But it's not up to me, so...
What do you say I talk to Tori?
Curiouser and curiouser.
Why not? Victoria should decide this, shouldn't she?
Victoria should have the kind of wedding she wants.
So what about it? Can I talk to her?
I don't know. What do you think, Eden?
They look beautiful.
I'm really nervous.
You believe in bad omens?
I believed in bad omens. I go upstairs, get in bed, and wouldn't get out for 2 years. All night to have a storm. Tonight. We're taking enormous risks, you see.
You want to back out?
Where's Ted?
I don't know. We'll leave word here for him. Hope he gets to the ceremony on time.
Mason's going to be out. One best man.
Cruz will be there.
So will you. Well, I don't know if Mason would want you at this point.
Can we curb this conversation for tonight, please?
Yeah, sure. We can curb it. If you would admit that you're insensitive to the fact that you've been using your son, I'll stop.
I think we better go.
Cece, I know you're torn, and I know Mason has hurt you in the past.
Look, I already told him that I am proud of him when I told him he knows how I feel. Now, I really think tonight is not the night.
Tonight is perfectly the right time to talk about this. You also told Mason that you didn't trust Victoria, and she is the last person you would want in this family.
I also encouraged the marriage. I said I would accept the child.
And whose sake did you do that for? Eden.
Yes, for Eden's.
Then what does it have to do with Mason?
Mason and the child will be rewarded.
Oh, the hell with the money, Cece. I am talking about your son's happiness. Go to him, darling. Go to him and tell him that he doesn't have to marry Victoria for you. That he doesn't have to marry Victoria for this family. But what you're interested in is his happiness. That you want the best for him that this life can bring. For God's sake, Cece. Tell your son that he loves him.
I've left word for the photographer to meet us there. I don't know what to do about the cake or the music. Do you have an organist or something?
Don't worry, sweetheart. We'll get it all done in time.
Oh, good.
You two going for another dry run?
No, it's not us we're talking about, Gina.
That sounds like pretend time to me. Time to pretend that Gina's out of the way. Time to tie the knot, hopefully around the two of your necks.
You heard the lady. It's not us. Although we wish it were.
It's another secret that you want to keep me with.
No secret. No secret at all. Mason. Getting married. He and Victoria. Today. Just a few short hours. Privately. Just the family. It doesn't include you. What's the matter, Gina? You're awfully pale all of a sudden.
So private in here. Quiet and peaceful.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Well, I'll do my best to keep Victoria's fans away.
What are you doing here?
Oh, listen, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm afraid you're stuck with me. You have the habit of helping out a suspected murderer. You know, I think Kelly takes after your side of the family.
This is a private family wedding. It has nothing to do with Kelly.
Well, I'll be your private family usher. You don't have much help in the receiving line, it looks like to me.
Nervous?
Does it show?
Only to the trained eye.
Well, I always get opening night jitters. I want to do this right for you and your family, Mason.
I have complete and undying faith in your talent. And if I haven't told you already, you make a beautiful bride.
Thank you.
We'll save the kiss the bride stuff until later.
All right.
Come in.
I'm sorry, but I need to talk to Victoria. Would you mind leaving me alone for a couple minutes, Mason?
Not at all.
I'm really proud of you.
Yeah. I never thought a promotion like this would make me feel this bad.
Mr. Abernathy would not have chosen you if he didn't think you've earned it.
Well, Jake's worked there much longer than I have. Now, why did Mr. Abernathy pick me? I don't understand. Jake knows so much more about these thoroughbreds than I do.
I thought you were the one that told me we can't solve everyone else's problems.
You should have seen the look on his face when Mr. Abernathy told me that I got the job.
Ted, Jake loves to work with horses. He's not going to let this one thing stop him.
I hope you're right. So when I left that place, he looked like he was going to put a fist to the wall.
Almost showtime, Dad.
Yeah, I can understand Tim is being here, but what the hell is Gina doing here?
Mourning the passage of my bachelorhood, I think.
Look, Mason, there is a lot that I have not said.
Oh, no last-minute confession, Dad. Getting married, not hanged. Is Ted here?
No, we haven't been able to find him.
Oh, save from another milestone in Capwell hypocrisy.
Look, this may not be the real thing, but I would be quite honored if you'd let me stand in as your best man.
May hurt your image.
I'll risk it.
All right, if you like. Suppose I should have one.
And I have been thinking about tomorrow and the marriage and what it means to you. And I'm not sure it's a good idea anymore.
What are you doing?
I was saying the rosary. I swiped it from Rosa. Maybe it would help stop this stupid wedding.
You don't know what? You don't know how to do a rosary?
It's not that complicated.
Well, you say a prayer that Kelly and her friends show up. I got enough men around here to arrest the Gabor sisters and all their husbands.
You really had me going there before. You were very convincing.
I'm sorry about some of the things I said. I needed to make you believe that I could do this.
Well, thank you doesn't seem to be quite enough. I really do. Thank you for everything you're doing for my sister.
I don't blame you for having doubts.
Well, since none of us are going to be at the wedding tomorrow, I thought I wanted to give you something. And you can wear it at your real wedding if you like. It's my grandmother's.
Even it's beautiful.
I didn't think you had anything borrowed. I hope you and Mason will be very happy together, Victoria.
Thank you.
What you trying to say, Dad? I thought you were the champion of 5-minute marriage.
What I think and what I want does not make a difference. I want you to be absolutely sure that this is...
I think we better put this moment of truth on ice. That's our cue. Excuse me, there seems to be some unavoidable delay. The ceremony will continue in a minute.
I smell a rat.
What are you talking about? Victoria hasn't even shown up yet.
Something's up, I can feel it.
It's the rosary beads. It worked.
I'm going to go outside and check for myself.
Should never have trusted that girl.
You know, we all...
Oh, I forgot. Way back before you met me, you were deeply involved in social work.
Well, I meant it as a compliment.